Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Friday. You know what that means? No, probably not. But it is Sports Day Friday, number 4. And it's just me talking about stuff in the world of sports that I care about. If you don't care about it, that's your problem, not mine. But I'm going to start off today with basketball, and mainly the retirement of Yao Ming. Um, I've kind of wondered if this was going to happen over the past couple seasons. He's been fighting those foot injuries, had surgery on it a couple times, and today he's pretty much saying that that's it. I mean, he probably still has more in it or more in him, but who knows? But he's done. So Rockets lost the only good player that they have left. Their 2002 number one draft. Um, I always said he was overrated, but I guess when you look at his stats when he was in his prime, what little prime that actually was, he was a dominant player. So the Chinese lost a very big, big isn't tall, but a very big basketball influence. I mean, he did a lot for the game in China. So and I'm kind of sad to see Al leave, but at the same time, I never really cared about him. So, good luck, Houston. You're gonna kind of need it. Also, in basketball news, a lot of superstars. I guess not superstar. A lot of NBA players, because of this lockout, not knowing if there's going to be a season next year, are now looking to Europe as a place to play. Um, Nets guard Darren Williams is already in talks with a squad over in Turkey. Andre Karolinko is looking into joining Real Madrid's basketball team. And a lot of other players are possibly looking into it. I think it was the Turkey Club also wanted Kobe. Is anybody else going to go? I don't know. It's still we'll see. Who knows? Hopefully the NBA can get their whole collective bargaining thing going, and nobody has to play in Europe, and we can just have a normal basketball season, which would be fantastic. Especially if you're a Mavs fan, since we now have Rudy Fernandez, and if we could lock up the team that we just had, repeat, maybe, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. U.S. women's soccer team. What happened? You had a golden opportunity to miss Brazil until the finals. But now you got to play them on Sunday. So, I mean, I'm not a soccer expert. I hardly watch the sport. But when I watched the Sweden game, it just looked like there was no urgency. I mean, wouldn't you want to play your hardest to avoid Brazil? I know whenever you play, you say you're not afraid of anybody, and you have the mentality that you can beat anybody. Um, but the team that beat you 4-0 4 years ago, wouldn't they have a psychological edge over you? I don't know. So they play them on Sunday, and hopefully we can get some revenge, retribution, payback, whatever you want to call it, from 4 years ago. And if we do, that actually is not too bad, because then we play the winner of the England and France game, which is a lot better than possibly playing Germany, which has home field advantage and is on a roll. So I mean, either way, it was going to be a tough road to the finals. But I think it's just a little bit harder now, because even if we had gotten Germany in the semifinals, we would have at least gotten a chance to play in the third place game if we had lost. But now you have to beat Brazil now. So good luck, women. You can do it. I believe in you. USA, USA, USA. So I really still don't know what's going on with the football talk. I mean, one week they're getting close to a deal, another week they're not. This and that. Like today, an appeals court overruled a previous judge's ruling saying and reinstated the lockout. So, or saying that the player or coaches could lock the players out. So, and this is coming when it sounded like they were coming to an agreement. I mean, for 2 days this week, lawyers just worked on language in an agreement, and they've been in like marathon talks yesterday and today, like the players union and the NFL's owner and stuff. So it's getting close. I want to talk about football. I want football. But we'll see. Hopefully they'll get it done. We can not worry about losing training camp or the Hall of Fame game or any well, who really cares about preseason? But it's extra practice. You wanna make sure your guys do good. We definitely don't want to lose any regular season. So, come on, guys, get it together. Baseball, All-Star games on Tuesday. Home Run Derby is Monday. And 4 Texas Rangers made it to the All-Star game. One of them, Josh Hamilton, was voted in by the fans. And then Adrian Beltre, Michael Young, and C.J. Wilson all were either, I don't know how they picked pitchers. I don't know if that's players or coaches. But yeah, and I don't know if it was the players' vote or Ron Washington taking Beltre and Young. But regardless, they're in. And so Rangers have pretty good presence at the All-Star game. And like I've been saying, it's mid-season in baseball. You can't really look too deep into one week, because earlier this week we got beat 2 out of 3 games by the worst team in June, the Florida Marlins, and now we're on a 4-game win streak. We swept Baltimore, and then we beat Oakland last night. So I don't know. It's great that we have Tommy Hunter and Darren O'Day and Mike Napoli back, which I found kind of crazy, because as I was uploading the video last week, I was watching the Rangers game because I got it up late, and I said in that video that Tommy Hunter and Darren O'Day were really close to coming off the DL, and as I was uploading the video that I said that in, they pitched in that game, and then like 2 days later, Napoli came back. So I'm excited about that. I just want to send my condolences to the family of Shannon Stone, who fell at the ballpark in Arlington last night and lost his life. My thoughts go out to you and your family, and especially his son who was there. But if somehow you hadn't heard about this, Shannon Stone was a 39-year-old firefighter from Brownwood, Texas, who went to the ballpark last night with his 6-year-old son and fell 20 feet between the scoreboard and left field and died. It's a tragic event. I mean, it's such an American thing to do. You take your young son to a baseball game, have a father-son night, and he was just going to get a ball for his son, and he lost his balance and fell over the railing. I don't hold the Rangers or the ballpark in Arlington responsible for this. The railing is just as high, if not higher, than every other ballpark in baseball. And I mean, it's just he just put too much of his body over the railing for the ball. The one thing that I don't understand is why there wasn't some kind of net or Met chain fence thing on top of the scoreboard. I've sat out there, in front row in left field before, and looked over the railing, and it's a long fall. And the fact that there was no covering over it boggles my mind. I can't believe this just now happened. And it's really tragic, because as soon as he fell, he was still conscious, talking to people, and the only thing that was on his mind was make sure that his son was okay. So Shannon Stone's family, my thoughts are with you, and I hope that you can get through this okay. Sorry to end it on such a sad note, but just appreciate the people who are in your lives while you have them, because you never know when something like that can happen. So thanks for watching, and have a nice day.